On a few books in Harlem the other day. One is very rare and it's a very sensitive subject, but I'm going to try and talk about it here. Savage Hits Back by Julius E. Lips. So Lips turns the lens, indigenous people's perspective of the colonizer. It's supposedly a really good read, a really important read, and it's known to be one of those books that everyone should read. So yes, seems to be one of the first books, and it does have this marking there, that stamp. I did look up the stamp. It's something to do with, I guess, approval with Japanese print. I'm not sure, but anyway, this is an important book. I'm keeping that one for myself. This one, I think I'm also keeping it for myself. Live from Death Row, Mumia Abu-Jamal. Mumia Abu-Jamal may be the most celebrated death row inmate in America. In 1982, he was convicted and sentenced to death for the murder of Philadelphia police officer Daniel Faulkner. Since then, from his cell on Pennsylvania's death row, he has been on the forefront of the crusade against racism and political bias in American judicial system. Everyone interested in justice should read the words of this innocent man, William K. Cussler. Mackey's Jurisprudence of Freemasonry, his roots 1976, or is it 1976? It's like falling apart. Do you see? Like it just came apart. The spine is here. So the children, David Halberstam. On the first day of the sit-ins in Nashville, Tennessee, 8 young black college students found themselves propelled into the leadership of the civil rights movement. As the movement and America entered a period of dramatic change, the courage and vision of these young people changed history. David Halberstam, a 25-year-old reporter, was assigned to cover this story. Race Matters by Cornell West. Good warning, this one is much, much heavier. It's really about like the darkest time in American history. Without Sanctuary, Lynching Photography in America. This is the back of the book. It's one of the original or one of the first copies. I can't show you the front because it's too graphic. This book is really hard to come by. There is one for sale on eBay for $800. I do not want to sell it. I don't know what hands it will land on. Really, in my brain, in my heart, I wanted to go to a home, African-American black home, to be in their safekeeping, in their safe, keeping this very important piece of history. It is nowhere to be found, this book. There's a conspiracy online as to why that is. I looked at the TikTok videos, I looked at everything, and I just don't feel comfortable selling it at all. I have a friend who's a black woman, my closest friend, like one of the best women that I know, and she really doesn't want it. And so I understand, of course, I would never force this book on anyone. It was really hard for me to even ask. I asked someone else, and their response was that they didn't know how to sell books. And I think that maybe I got my wires crossed. Maybe I was not asking them to sell it, but in my brain, I'm like, maybe that's your nice, gentle way of saying I actually don't want the book. Maybe I'll donate it to a research center. And then my friend told me, she said, you never know. Like these places that have, like, for example, the collections of Black American history, Indigenous history, Native history, they're all run by like Caucasians. So be careful to even that who give it to. So for now, it's just staying here in my safeguard until I find the right person, someone else that I do want to offer it to, but I am afraid to bring this topic up again. I tried it twice, and twice it didn't go well. I mean, no one made me feel bad about offering it to them, but they both turned it down, and it took all my nerves to do that. And so I'm gonna let my nerves calm down again and let time pass. You can look it up on TikTok. There are a bunch of folks that read from it on TikTok, that show you images from it on TikTok and YouTube as well. But yeah, those are the rare books, and never walk by a bin in New York. Talk to you soon. I hope you enjoyed this one. Peace.